Congressman Mike Collins, thank you so much for being here with us. We truly appreciate you taking the time. Can I start off by asking you, we are on the 1 year of the Laken Riley Act passing. We know that this was actually a bipartisan measure that you brought both of our Democratic senators joining together with Republicans to pass this act. What impact has it had on Georgia so far?
Well, I mean, let's kind of correct the record now. John Ossoff, we had to drag kicking and screaming to support this. At the end of the day, he finally voted for it, but he wouldn't vote for it. And he certainly didn't help me move this legislation in the Senate. He never lifted a finger to do that. But as far as the effect this has had on this country, over 17,500 people, illegal alien criminals, have been taken off the streets by DHS, and that is a huge success.
Some people look at the Laken Riley Act and say, okay, we're seeing what's happening in Minneapolis right now, and the Laken Riley Act here in Georgia could help to strengthen enforcement because of the verbiage in the act. Do you agree with that? And do you believe that Georgia needs more immigration enforcement like what we're seeing in Minneapolis?
Well, as a matter of fact, if you take the state of Georgia, it's in the top five for deportations right now with this act. And, you don't hear anything coming out of the state of Georgia as opposed to what's going on in Minnesota. And that just it tells everything right there. This is coming from state and local leadership up there, not allowing local law enforcement to work with ICE. And if they would just work with ICE, the only thing our ICE men and women are trying to do is make sure that this country and the American people stay safe.
Some have criticized Secretary Kristi Noem because of her actions after the killings of two Americans by the hands of ICE officers. How do you feel Kristi Noem is doing right now?
Well, I have full confidence in what she's doing. It's been a remarkable job. And as a matter of fact, when you think about, look at our ICE agents out there, they've had over an 8,000% increase in death threats on them. And these are just men and women. They want to, at the end of the day, they want to go home to their families. But she is doing a great job making sure that we clean up this country from these illegals that are crossing in this border illegally due to the Biden and Ossoff policies that allowed them to do that.
And just to clarify, so what we're seeing at Minnesota, you're saying, hey, you would welcome more immigration enforcement in Georgia right now.
You're already seeing it it's all across the nation. ICE is not in just one location in Minnesota. They are working all across this country right now. And Georgia is in the top five of states that has deportations due to ICE picking up these illegal criminals. And you do not have the same problem that you're having in Minnesota.
What do you say to Americans who see what's happening with ICE enforcement and they agree, because you even have some Republicans who say we need to make sure that people are here in the country came in the right way. But some do not agree with the way it is being done. What do you have to say to them?
I would say look to your local leaders. What is your mayor saying? I mean, if you look at what that mayor said the very first day that he got on TV, the first four words out of his mouth, and the fourth one was a cuss word, to get out of their city. That's inciting violence. That's inciting people to riot. When instead what ICE and what Kristi Noem and what this administration is trying to do is protect American people so that more Georgians don't lose sons and daughters to criminal, illegal people, murderers out there, and get them off the street. They shouldn't have been here in the first place. We need to support our law enforcement. We need to back them up, not stand out there and try to oppose them.
And I know where you're going to get pulled away quickly. If I could change gears right now and just ask you quickly your thoughts, I know that you sent out a tweet saying "Go get him cash" in regards to the FBI search warrants that happened in Union City. Can you just expand on that?
Well,
What are
first
your
of all,
thoughts? Go ahead.
I think Cash is doing a phenomenal job. He's a good man. I know him personally. And I think he's got great intentions and he knows what he's looking for. There's an ongoing investigation. The thing is in Georgia, and I hear it all the time, people don't have confidence in our elections. We've done a lot to clean up the voter rolls here. Clean up the voter rolls. We've done away with a lot of the drop boxes. We're not mailing absentee ballots out to everybody and their pets. So we've done a lot to clean it up. But in order to finish the job, you need to look back and see if there was anything that did happen. There's nothing wrong with looking at it and investigating. And they're doing a good job so far coming in and taking a look at what was going on in Fulton County.
And what are you hoping comes out of that investigation?
The truth. whatever the truth is and wherever it leads.
Do you not believe that the truth was already revealed after the
You
recount?
know, it doesn't matter what I do or don't believe. The fact is that there's an investigation going on, and you just need to see where that goes.